Okay, off to the pet store, and then cat litter, and then home.
Lakon Delta Oscar Charlie. This station is under Imperial sovereignty. Kindly observe traffic regulations when approaching the facility.
Eject cargo.
It'd be sweet if you could give your dump truck that command, and then it just dumped its load.
All over your face, kid. No, I'm just testing it because I'm adding a lot.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Have you seen those videos online about the people driving into bridges with their truck bucket up?
Oh yes, I have. Yeah.
That just happened last week here in Calgary. So I drove into one of the overpasses on Deerfoot at 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, I'm not sure how a guy can manage to drive away with his box way up in the air like that. The truck is so unstable.
How do you not even notice?
They've started installing buzzers and lights and stuff and beepers in the truck to constantly go off while they're up and off the frame. But my truck doesn't have a buzzer or a beeper in there, but when I'm on site and I tip my load, like I'm watching it go up in the mirror and I watch it as the load tips out and I drive away in first gear until the load is out and then I immediately lower it. I mean, it's so unstable when you're trying to drive around with it up in the air like that. You can't, like, I'm not really comfortable going more than like first or second gear really, because if you, as soon as you like turn the steering wheel, you feel it, like the whole truck rocks. It feels like it's gonna fall over. So how a guy can manage to get on a highway and go 100 kilometers, the only thing I could think of is he must have left the PTO on and must have accidentally flipped the switch to lift the box. If they had a switch. In my truck, it's like a great big lever that you have to forcibly push back and hold, because it'll automatically center into the neutral position where it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
So, but, I mean, the only way I can see it happening with these guys who drive into bridges is if there's like a toggle switch, you know, like lift.
And they brush it or something.
Yeah, and if they forgot to switch their PTO off, which does happen occasionally, if they forget to switch that off and they accidentally flick the switch or something, then it could go up without them even noticing. Power takeoff unit, it's what engages your hydraulic pump to the engine. I got a call.
Yeah. Bio-waste? Yes, in a lot of stations, it's illegal. Illegal to bring in, not illegal to export.
I gotta go help Peter wire some stuff up, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay. I should be home by that time.
Oh, weird. I have to go from Stephanie State to Avalon. Press Stephanie.
Yeah, I've had to do that a couple of times.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
And then there's a Persephone landing as well, I'm pretty sure. with Empire in space. Oh, I assume the community goal is over, right?
Oh yeah, the one for Canon Research Group that completed
Yeah.
in record time. Now officially the fastest completed goal.
Really?
Yeah.
That, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they did have a hazardous RES in the system.
Oh, I don't. Oh, sorry. I don't mean the bounty hunting one. The other one.
Oh,
Bringing the goods so that they can
that's
build
weird.
because to build a mega ship, they're the first player-controlled faction. Have their own mega ship.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start, now that I've got my Imperial Cutter, I think I'm going to do a little bit of outfitting on it, and then start messing with the background sim. There's a particular faction that I've found, if it's still there, at a system that's kind of like on the fringes of Empire space. And they're like, it's like the Dark Horse Legion or something silly like that. But they've only got like 1% system influence. And I was thinking, because it changes over, the monthly thing changes over next week. So if by next Thursday, we could have them at 100% system influence, or the controlling faction, or enough influence to be the controlling faction of the system, they'll flick over and do a civil war for the next week. And if we do enough kill stuff in the system, they'll become the controlling faction of the system. And if this system, they don't have any large landing pads that are in space, but their large landing pad is on a planet. They don't have that particular faction is not on that station that's on the planet. I need to find it again. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, which system it was in. It was in one of the little ones. There was like three planets, and the first station that had only a medium landing pad was like 60 light seconds from the star, and then the next planet was like 400 light seconds, and then there was a gas giant, and that's it. Pretty small system. But the gas giant had 2 or 3 moons. One of them had a planetary landing. But I don't know if there was any stations on it. Anyway, this it had a cool name, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well try it and see what I can do. Because I've heard of people messing with background sim in some of the Alliance spaces. There's 5 guys that now are listed as it's considered a player faction. They started out as 5 guys just messing with one of the factions, and it's now spread to 6 or 7 systems. And if there's a group of systems that are a little further out of Empire space, they're all independent systems. What I'd like to see is if we can push out the Empire, or in the 1 or 2 systems that are around there, and become its own power. But it would need to become the controlling faction in all of those systems, and you need at least 14, is what Frontier has said. Become a new superpower. Or a new power, I should say. They need 36 systems. become a superpower. But that's kind of long haul stuff. That'd take forever. Because every time one of the systems expands, right, the other system, the faction in the expanded from, loses a whole bunch of influence and resources because they expanded. Yeah, they got a neat mechanic, but it's yeah, unless you pretty much can't pick like a pirate faction unless you're willing to, unless there's like people gonna help you, because otherwise there's events every once in a while, where like community goals every once in a while to kill pirates in the system by bounty hunting, right? So.
Please comply with all dictates and procedures.
There was a really bad accident here. So, speaking of docking requests, the system has become a little buggy, but I actually caught it one time. I submitted a docking request, and then the station ignored it. It said docking request at the bottom of my screen. You know how it does that, and then it actually gives you the landing pad. This time it said docking request, and then it like timed out. And I got that add-on application Edie, yeah, and the computer, they ignored your docking request.
100 meters from touchdown.
So I know there's been times where I've submitted the docking request, but then I went to go fly in the thing, and it's like trespassing.
Touchdown confirmed. You may alight when ready.
So that totally explains it, so that they sometimes do ignore your docking requests. A dolphin, I don't know. An orca, yes.
Sinreek Deck joined the server.
46 mil.
Sinreek Deck switched channel to porch in it on the server.
Let's see. One of the two is like an eagle and like a cobra or something. The other one is maybe that one was the eagle and the orca, and then the other one is like a sidewinder and a cobra or something like that. Are you looking to do the passenger missions in Quince? So at the one station, not Jeffrey's High, the other one, if you can get a cobra, I would use that until you can afford the orca, which wouldn't be too long. You just you can't put on a shield, that's all.
Right. The user.
Yeah, if you can buy one of there, like, are you already there?
No.
Oh, okay. What I would do then is get a dolphin somewhere else and engineer the shit out of it, because you can get about 40 light years out of a dolphin.
Oh wow.
That's my little jump around the bubble ship, is the dolphin, because you can get 40 light years out of it. Yeah, the asp is pretty good. I put a fuel scoop and a 16 cargo rack on the dolphin, and fully loaded the dolphin gets about the same as the asp. I'm currently outfitting my asp for exploration. because I want to head to the core pretty quick. Visit Sagittarius A. Though I've been thinking about that. I might actually use my Anaconda. Because I was looking at Quince, and lately a lot of missions have been popping up to go exploring in Quince, at least for me. Like a lot of people, they want to go to the Sagittarius A, for example, and do some research or whatever. So I've been thinking of just recycling until I fill my Anaconda with people that want to go to Sagittarius A and come back and get 300 million. So, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to, or if maybe I want to get a beluga and do it. I'm not sure yet. So, anyway, I'm at the pet store. So
Don't do the beluga.
What's the jump range on a loaded beluga like?
20 to 25.
That might be more than the actual passengers, because I definitely would want to take a shield.
Well, that's with the 7B.
With a 7B shield?
FSD.
Oh, a 7B. Oh, yeah, beluga, way better. Is that engineered or not?
Engineered.
Yeah, beluga might be better. I'd have to look into that.
With no passenger compartments at all, completely unladen, I get 25 light years.
Yeah, but you have cargo racks, right?
No, I didn't even have cargo racks on. I took everything off except for the weapons and shields. And shield boosters.
Oh, okay. With a 7B, so with a 7A, you probably could push 30.
Not sure.
Interesting. I would need to do the research on it, but I gotta go because I'm at the pet store, so I will catch you later. I'll be on in about a half.
Bye.
Sinbird on a wire disconnected from your channel Bird's Brewery from the server.
Landing restraints released. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station. You have cleared the station perimeter. Have a good trip, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, stutter.
3, 2, 1.
me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just getting like.
Not on TeamSpeak.
Okay.
You don't seem to be having issues like Bird's having. Holy. He seems, even when he's on his computer, he still has troubles.
Fuel scoop
Bitchin'.
disengaged.
Eject cargo.